Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. True Knight here. So, I was going over a deck profile that I saw from my buddy last night. Let me see. I'm gonna keep it on this one, just because I don't have a wallpaper backdrop. Or, actually, no, I don't. Anyway. Welcome to a new series that I'm gonna be featuring starting in November here. I am recording this video a couple of days early just because it's going to be in front of all the videos that I do with this series, just so you guys know what's what and how we're going to do this format. So this month I'm going to pick one deck every, let's see, let's look at the calendar, probably every 7 days in the month of November. So from the 1st till the 7th we'll do one deck, then the 14th, 21st, 28th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 decks in the month of November. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to profile it at first. I'm going to make a basic profile for the deck that I've seen online or on websites, things like that. Show it to you guys. And then I'm going to base it off of 5 things at first glance. Number 1 is the attack power of the deck. Number 2 is going to be the defense power of the deck. Number 3 will be the recovery of the deck. Number 4 will be the skill expression of the deck. And number 5 will be the overall grade that I give the deck. And I'm going to do these based off of a 1 to 5 rating. So attack power meaning how quick does this deck OTK? Is that the deck relies on? Does the deck have the combo set up naturally to go for game at any given point, or does it need help? The defense of the deck is, can the deck play enough non-engine to keep itself alive? Does the deck naturally have an engine that is defensive? Anything of that nature. Recovery is, what if you get ward wiped? What if you get shifted? What if you get charmed? Things like that. Can your deck recover in those situations? Because it's very prevalent right now. Can Nibiru flat out destroy your deck? Things of that nature. What does D-barrier do to it? It asks all those kind of questions. Skill expression is something that I'm very fond of. Could I pick this deck up, learn combos today, and be self-sufficient enough to just pick it up and play it at a regional tomorrow? Does it take a week of testing? Does it take 2 days of testing, 2 or 3 days of testing? Is it something that after 2 months I'm going to find nuances to it? Like, where is the skill in that deck? And then overall is, I'm going to combine all those things and give it an overall 1 to 5 grading. Reason I'm doing this is because I have a lot of paper TCG deck cores, and me as a content creator, I do that to be able to showcase it on the channel. However, I only play locals maybe once or twice a month, and I want to give the average Yu-Gi-Oh player something of a kind of like, not like a necessarily like do these things, but maybe a guidance system for guys or girls that are in my predicament, where there may be tournaments in your city probably 5-7 days a week, but you can only go once or twice a month. So if you're going to base it off of that, how do you determine what to play? Do you just pick that Sword Soul deck and play that for 5-6 years? Because I played it for 4. And I'm not saying that I no longer play Sword Soul. I definitely have it fully built, paper, online, things like that. But if you want to grow in a game, I feel like playing different decks is kind of part of it. And yeah, you can be a one-trick pony for so long, but you eventually get to a point where it's like, alright, maybe this other mechanic's kind of cool, maybe these cards are pretty cool, you know, something sticks out to you. And so I'm predicating this towards people in my shoes. And I just want to give you guys all my dealings and how I cope with it and what I do. Because I don't have the luxury of being able to just go out and play on a flip of a hat. I got a plan for it. I usually plan to go to a locals like 10 to 12 days ahead of time. And I'm spending that 10 to 12 days of time just, okay, what am I taking? Like, I'm gonna record it for the YouTube channel. I better show up. I better bring my A game, you know, even if it's only 8 players, I better do at least top 4, you know, or if I'm at a 20-30 man random pop-up tournament, I better show out because that's a big tourney for me. And so I'm speaking to a lot of the players that don't get the chance to play, the dads, the full-time college student and part-time worker or full-time worker. Like, there's just not enough hours in the day, and so these are looked at as like Super Bowls for us, you know. So I really want to just dive into a deck that way, and I'm going to take a week with each deck to see if, like, by the end of the week, okay, my comfort level on the end of day 1, I felt like a 2 out of 5. By the end of the week, I felt very strongly like skill-wise 5 out of 5. I could go with it to Eternity tomorrow and do just fine. So let me know if you guys are on board with this. The series is going to be pretty fun, and we're going to kick off things on November 1st. I'm going to make a decision today. Today's the 29th on what the deck is going to be. I'll usually probably let you guys know at the end of the week. So the plan is that the first day of the video, so the 1st, 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th, you will see me say, hey, welcome to day 1 of the video. Here's the deck profile. Here's what I rate it. And then I'll probably do like 2 or 3 games a day on that video. And then throughout the week, every day, I plan to post a video of probably like a half hour, 45, maybe an hour of just me playing matches. And you guys can see me learning the deck and growing with it. And then by the end of that week, on the 13th, and then on the 20th, and then on the 27th, and then on the whatever date after that, you'll see me give my final gradings and just say, all right, here's where I finished at the end of the 7 days, and here's how I feel about it, and here's my final grades for it. And then I'll tell you, like, is this a deck that I would build in paper and feel comfortable going forward with the format, even if the format changes via a ban list or a new set? Would I just make adjustments and be kind? So I'll make a decision tonight on what my first deck will be, and we'll kind of go from there. I'm not going to look at like meta too much. I'm not going to lie, one of them will be Snake Eye as Amina Fire King, because it is near and dear to my heart, and it's something that I've wanted to play ever since Snake Eye got banned or hit on the list and got kind of power crept a little bit. Not necessarily power crept, but it got ran down a little bit, and it's more reliant on other aspects rather than just itself. I am interested in playing that deck. And I mean, call it bias or whatever, but I went to a tourney last night, I played Tenpai, I finished top 4, but lo and behold, 3 of my 4 matches were against Snake Eye Fire King, and it just was like so fun. Even though I lost to it one time, it was fun watching them pop off, and it was just a fun deck to learn the ins and outs of. So we'll kind of get into that, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll think about decks like Voiceless, we'll think about decks like Ice Barrier, I'll think about decks like, I don't know, Kashtira Fire King, or something of that nature, you know. We'll put stuff together, and I'll ask people on my YouTube channel in the community. I'll say things like, hey guys, what do you guys think about these ideas for next week? And hear your thoughts, and what you guys are thinking and what I'm thinking. And we'll kind of go from there. So, I'll pick a deck tonight. You guys will obviously know episode 1 of, we're going to call this series Exploring the Format. And again, this is me reaching out to those players that are in my similar shoes, where you can't play every week, you can't play every day, you can't solidly play twice in a 10-day period. You gotta like plan out a week or 2 ahead of time, and you get to go to that 1 tournament a month or 2 tournaments a month, and you just gotta kind of navigate your way through Yu-Gi-Oh that way. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoy this series going forward. I hope it stays around for a while, because I've been looking for a series to stick around and not just die off. But yeah, your support is what matters here, so please like, comment, subscribe on these videos, and be kind, be respectful. Let's get to the first episode, huh? Peace. Welcome back to the channel, guys. TrueKnight here. So, this is going to be Season 3 of Exploring the Meta in the month of November. And as you can see, we are doing it with Tenpai. Reason being for that is that I've been heavily into the board breaker version, but I wanted to try out the hand trap version that a lot of people are talking about in November. So you're going to see me start out the 2 first matches videos with hand traps, and then I will switch back over to board breakers for matches episodes 3 and 4, and we'll I guess I'll dissect it towards the end. So starting out, got 3 Paja, 3 Chandra, 2 Faja, and 1 Genroku. I know that this is often over or flipped, but my thought process is that if I'm going late game, which is turn 3, I'd rather see him than Genroku. So that's my thought process. And then 1 Magnum. So 1 field spell, 3 Kaiden, of course. I am using Fenrir because Fenrir is a pest to deal with right now. 1 Shifter, 3 Flawless, 3 Ash, 3 Droll, and 3 Nib. So, True Knight, why are you not playing both Charmies? My thought process is simple. Not every deck is going to special around from the hand. It's going to be a lot of extra deck stuff more, in my opinion. Labyrinth, Fire King, things like that. Yubel. Yes, they are prevalent decks, but Flawless kind of helps that, and I want to test out Fenrir. So, since I'm testing it out, the hand trap anyway, I opted to put in Fenrir instead of the other Charmy. And then I am playing 1 Terraforming. This easily could have been Druisworm, however I chose to do Prosperity. And then 3 Imperm, 3 Impulse. Kind of self-explanatory. 1 Seals, go into it all the time. 1 SP. I am doing the Promethean package. It does come up, guys, so I heavily suggest using that. 1 Star Slayer still. Swear by this card. 2 Bident, 2 Transcendent, just because Unicorn is a thing. 1 Trident, 1 Cubic, the Samurai Destroyer for Yubel, the Meteor Burst because it's just an insane effect, and then my board wipe / graveyard effect. So in the side deck, if it comes up, I'll just put this in, and then I have my board breakers here, of course. So that's the thought process there. And then if I ever in a situation where I know I'm going first, I will put these in just as cautionary measures. So that'll be it for the deck profile. Short and sweet, I know, but that is Tenpai. Kinda, you just talk about the non-engine you're trying more than you do the actual engine, because the engine is very basic. So you'll see a lot of games this week, guys. Be prepared for that. I am no means trying to say that I'm a king of Tenpai or anything like that. I did take it to a local and placed 3rd with it, but it's locals, so doesn't mean anything. But that'll be it for me today. Enjoy the matches. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please support the channel. We are getting closer to December now with crossover breakers, and you'll see a video probably this week where I'm talking about a stream that I'm going to be doing, and just to kind of talk about it real quick before we kick off this week. I'll be streaming towards, let's see here, I think it comes out the 6th, so I'm planning to maybe do a stream either the 3rd or the 4th of December later on that night, because I get out of work at 9:30 Mountain Time, so probably around like 10:30. But I'm planning on streaming opening a case, and if not a case, maybe more than a case of crossover breakers. Goal is to see how much I can build of Ryzel, Malice, and the Ryu Kings all with 1 case. It's a side set, so I know they're going to short print the hell out of it, but I'm really interested in this set. Super interested. I already made a video talking about it, but you'll see that. Super excited for this set and what it means for the game, because I feel like Konami has to make a decision based off of that set. So, and you'll see that in my ban list video if you guys check that out. But anyway, guys, I will go quiet, or not go quiet, but I will head out from here. enjoy this deck. I know that there's a lot of people that don't love Tenpai particularly very much, and I understand that. However, for me, it's a really fun deck, and it really does what I like to do, which is mess around with non-engine, and kind of go from there. So I'm kind of in a rut with Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, where I'm like, I love the Fire King Snake Eyes stuff, but I don't think I'd ever see myself playing it at locals. I would play Voiceless, but to me right now in November, mid-November, I would either play Voiceless Voice, Tenpai, or maybe I'd mess around with Snake Eye. So that's just my thoughts right now in the meta. So I'm hoping that the new set Crossover Breakers changes that, and as you guys saw in my previous videos where I talked about that I have everything for Malice except for the Malice cards. I'm gonna try that deck out first. So if I end up liking Ryzel more than Malice in the future, so be it. And I'm really excited to try out Ryu Kings with Voiceless and Sword Soul. So you guys can tell why I'm hype about that set. So anyway guys, that'll be it for me. Enjoy this week. Again, like I said, enjoy me winning if you're cheering me on, enjoy me losing if you're not. So either way. But yeah, be kind, be respectful, and I will see you guys for Matches episode 1. Peace. Oh my gosh, that is not true. I have to rank all these things. So, preemptive ranking this deck before matches start. Sorry guys, holy cow, I just remembered that as I was about to press stop. Attack. This deck is a solid 5 out of 5. The attack is nuts. Defense, I would actually give this version of the deck a very strong, like 4 out of 5, because of all the non-engine you play, and the resiliency with Fenrir. Recovery goes along with what I just said. I would probably give this like a 4 out of 5. Skill expression, 2.5 out of 5. Overall, this deck to me is like a 4.5 out of 5. It's just a meta hog. I know it's not winning championships, but it's definitely topping, and it's just doing its job. Either you got the answer to it or you don't. So, but that'll be it for me guys. Again, please like, comment, subscribe, be kind, be respectful, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye this time. Hey guys, True Knight here. Before we get into the video, I wanted to talk about something that I'm planning on doing here for Crossover Breaker. I am planning on doing a live stream on YouTube. When the set comes out and I pick up my case, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to open up a case, either a case and maybe even a couple of boxes, something of that nature, and I really want you guys to be a part of it. So please tune in for that. I will have a specific date and time as we get closer, probably around like the 23rd. I'll know more of a specific date and time of when I'm going to be doing the stream, but I wanted to get the word out there that I'm planning on doing my first ever stream on YouTube. So no expectations of viewers. I only have about 250 subs, but fully understand that there is a likely scenario where I'm just streaming to nobody. But I want to get the word out there, so maybe that doesn't happen. So if you guys want to come in and talk to me live, you can just say, hey True, so-and-so, and yada yada yada, and we'll shoot the crap while I'm streaming. So anyway guys, please enjoy the video and be on the lookout for that. Peace.
Yes, let's go. Come on. Level head, heavy metal, lead foot up on the pedal.